Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dynasty Wrestling World. We're going to get things started here tonight with some in-ring action. Representing the Hit Squad, the Irish Breaker, Razor Blade.
With fists on fire we stand, we scream.
Razor Blade.
Irish pride.
Ready for contest tonight. As he faces the leader of the Union, the guy who beat Gavin Saban last week. New race here, new luck for Tony Everett. And his opponent, Tony Everett. On his way to the ring to wrestle Razor Blade in single competition after beating Gavin Saban last week. Tony with a chop to the chest of Razor. And again, Tony Everett. Razor Blade once again. Drop toe hold. Off the rope. No, Razor Blade knocks him down. That's a contest for tonight. The main event tonight will be for the Dynasty World Heavyweight title. Jimmy Joe defends against Tai Feng in our main event. Some may say Tai Feng isn't ready. The only person that isn't saying that is Tai Feng himself. Jimmy Joe just wants to decimate Maya Suzuki's protege. But that's not what we're right now. We're talking about this match. Razor Blade representing the Hit Squad. Well, Tony Everett beat the leader of the Hit Squad last week in singles competition. Tony Everett's off the rope. Razor Blade drop kick knees of Tony Everett. Razor Blade caught Tony. Cypher by Razor Blade. And deadlift brainbuster by the Irish Razor. Tony Everett with a jawbreak. Targeting the arm of Razor Blade. Razor Blade has him up. Death Valley driver. Razor Blade again. Cypher. Razor Blade trying to cut the head open of Tony Everett. Razor and Tony trading shots. Punch and elbow. Razor Blade takes down Tony Everett. Tony Everett in trouble. Diving headbutt by Razor Blade. Who turns him over for the cover. 1, 2, no. Tony able to get the shoulder up. There's a back headbutt. Back elbow by Tony Everett. A jawbreaker by Tony Everett. There's the kick. There's that back elbow. Tony Everett, back kick once again. Razor Blade back up to his feet. Tony Everett. Tony Everett back in trouble. Cypher. There's a deadlift brain buster to Tony Everett. Tony Everett takes the rope. There's that closer by Tony Everett. Razor Blade once again takes out Tony Everett. Razor Blade again, diving headbutt. Razor Blade, former Dynasty World Heavyweight Champion, World Tag Team Champion, and 5-time Internet Champion. There's a chair to the skull of Tony Everett. Again, jawbreaker by Tony, and a kick to the head. Jumping headbutt by Razor Blade. Again, no wait. Tony up to his feet. There's a Frankenstein by Tony Everett. And an STF. Tony in control. No.
What?
Tony, what's he planning here? Running liner. Bomb! The Razor Blade, but Razor Blade gets that shoulder up. Razor Blade has Tony. Tony with that punch to the head. There's his European uppercut by Razor Blade. Now Tony Everett has the leg of Razor. He's trying to make Razor Blade submit here, but no, Razor Blade able to get out of it. You're not in Dynasty Wrestling World. Wait a minute, Tony. Double underhook. Face buster. Look at Tony Everett. Razor Blade up to his feet. Razor Blade takes down Tony. Razor Blade going back up for another diving headbutt. Razor Blade picks Everett up to his feet. Tony trying to fight back. Tony with that elbow. Hot Razor Blade on the jaw. There's a backbreaker on Tony Everett. Wait a minute. Razor Blade off the top of the chair. That hardcore bastard. Diving headbutt. No, he missed. Tony Everett moved out of the way. Razor Blade going face first in the mat. Razor Blade. Gun dog! Millionaire! They didn't go for the cover. That might have been a mistake by Tony. You know, that stun dog millionaire. Razor Blade. Great submission by Tony. Will Razor Blade be forced to submit? No. Razor Blade looking at backbreaker to Tony up. Razor Blade on the top rope. Another diving chair attack. Razor Blade once again diving headbutt. No, Tony moves. Once again, Tony moves. Off the ropes. Spinning back fist by Tony Everett. Razor Blade. Got caught. Done. Dog. Millionaire. Once again. Tony Everett with the win on a bloody Razor Blade. The winner of this match, Tony Everett. Tony Everett takes up the win over Razor Blade. Nailing him with that stun dog millionaire to put the Irish Razor away. In a great match, Tony Everett has now beaten 2 members of the Hit Squad. We gotta get ready for our next contest. Nate Jones. You thought our little deal was over. Nah, it's just beginning. You see, I didn't betray my tag partner just to lose match after match after match. No. If I lose, there'll be hell to pay, and you just paid for it. Nate, I get you call yourself the real deal, but now you're looking in my eyes, and I want you to tell me who the real deal is. Who's the man around here? Because it sure as hell ain't you. Nate, your F5s, your jackhammers, your elbows, child's play, compared to what my foot to your jaw will do. I keep getting asked, why did I insert myself into something that wasn't my business? Why did I insert myself into something that had nothing to do with me? Because the answer is, it has everything to do with me. Sure, I'm part of the kingdom, but me and Matthew Hilton go way back. We go a long ways back. Longer than this company's been around. Back. And Elijah tried to end his life. Not just his career, his life. In the center of that ring just a few weeks ago. That's why I inserted myself into that. Because Matthew Hilton can't defend himself right now because he's still laid up in the fucking hospital. Elijah at Wasteland. You want to show people what pain looks like. I'm going to make sure you feel that pain. I'm going to make sure you feel every bone in your body break. Because he sends his regards. Well, Dad, you got what you wanted. I'm laid out at home, rehabbing a knee injury I should not have. Because you decided that you wanted to be right, saying I wasn't ready. And then, instead of me going to prove that I was, with a rematch against Jimmy Joe, you decided you were going to take it upon yourself to take my knee out. Why? Because you're the king of the knee strikes. Really, you're the king of being a deadbeat. So, when I'm healed, and trust me, I will heal, I will come back, and you're going to get your receipt. You're going to get your receipt. And if you want to run Johnny Grant versus Jordan Grant, father versus son, part 2, the result will be the same as Fight Fest. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Les étoiles dans le ciel brillent si fort, la lune chuchote en 12 accords. Les rues s'illuminent, c'est un carnaval. Sous les néons, la vie devient férale. Divertissement, la nuit est un jeu. Les rires éclatent, tout le monde est heureux. Danser, chanter, perdez la notion du temps. C'est ça le divertissement. Au rythme du tambour, un verre à la main, on refait l'amour. Les ombres jouent sur les murs fatigués, mais dans nos âmes. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
Marcelo.
Fight.
He's going one-on-one. Aiden Brooks right now off the ropes. Now, missed that knee. Go to Lee. Right now, go to Lee. At Wasteland Internet Championship. Lee planting Aiden Brooks. Aiden's going to trade shots with Goto. Aiden off the ropes. Drop kick to the face. Back Goto Lee. Back up by Goto. Swinging neck breaker. Lee. Backbreaker. By Goto. Top rope. Double stop to the back of Aiden. Goto with that punch to the ribs. Aiden Brooks. Knee lift by Goto Lee. Off the ropes. Lariat by Goto Lee. Backbreaker, Goto Lee in trouble. Aiden, diving elbow drop. 1, 2, no. Goto Lee. Off rope drive, swanton. Face. 2, no. So, Aiden elbow rubbing through Goto's temple. No, Goto able to get out of it. Goto Lee needs to fight back. Aiden Brooks has Goto Lee right where he wants him. No. Goto Lee. Last final power straight. Drop kick to the back of the head of Goto Lee. Nice DDT by Aiden. Again, almost loving the tempo of Goto Lee. Aiden Brooks in control. Big Goto, starting dust. Ernest Dust. Caught. Aiden Brooks. But Goto Lee too tired to get to a cover. There's Aiden with that backbreaker. Aiden Brooks off the rope. Drop kick to the back of the knee. Goto Lee. With Goto. Dr. Bomb! Using one of Aiden's moves against him. Aiden able to kick out. Training shots going out by Aiden. Caught Goto Lee. Knee lift. With Goto Lee going for that final power bomb. Caught. Aiden Brooks. 2. No. Aiden with that kick upside the head of Goto Lee. The cover. 2, 3. No, Goto. Finally starting to come back in this. And double stomp by Goto. Another double stomp off the top by Goto Lee. Takes Aiden Brooks to his feet. Missed the kick. Great Goto. Got caught. Aiden Brooks with that kick. That slice off kick by Aiden Brooks. Great Goto Lee. DDT. Caught Aiden. Another double stomp in the back. No. Wait a minute. Aiden's up his feet. Poke to the eyes of Goto Lee. But Goto Lee caught him with that sternest dust. Plants him. Can Goto Lee capitalize? He left by Aiden. Aiden was doing that elbow. Goto Lee up to his feet. On his feet. On his ass, and now there's a kick. Aiden Brooks. No, only 2 counts. Off the ropes. Chop the chest of Goto Lee. Goto Lee waits for his prey to get up to his feet. Wait, Goto Lee once again catches him. Plants him. The cover. 2. No, Goto. Unable to put Aiden Brooks away yet. Right off kick. Not going for a cover. Wait, Goto Lee though. Has Aiden one more time. Drills him. Can't capitalize though. Stop block to the back of the knee. Aiden Brooks. Aiden in full control. Middle finger to the back of the head. Big Goto sends Aiden into the corner. Help. Has Aiden on. Oh. Goto. Wait a minute. Plants him. Goto Lee. Everybody dies to Aiden Brooks. The winner of this match, Goto Lee. What a match. Goto Lee able to drop Aiden Brooks with that blackout. Out the win. Goto Lee actually is ready for next Sunday when he challenges Andreas Marseille for the Internet Championship. Can we pause? Andreas Marseille title belt to the skull of Godo Lee. The Frenchman levels his challenger. After he just went through a grueling match. Damn you. Hey. You sure about this tonight, kid? Yeah, I'm sure about it. I get a shot at the world heavyweight title just because he challenged me? Yeah, don't get your head. Don't let your ego get that big. He challenged you just to get to me, alright? Yeah, but still, I get a shot at the world heavyweight title. And if I win, the match is us at Wasteland. Yeah, it is. Absolutely is. Listen, you sure about this? Yeah, sure. Do you not think I can beat him? No, that's not the case, alright? That's not the case, kid. That's not the case, alright? I absolutely think you can beat. You don't have faith in me. Yes, I do. Don't you twist my words, alright? Listen. The Jimmy Joe I thought was still in there, that ain't him no more. This is a whole different animal. You got to be on your A game tonight. You got to be the best Kai Feng there has ever been if you want to win that title tonight. All right? Okay. Good luck out there, kid. Yeah, thanks. Would you look at this? The old school torture crew back together and stronger than ever. With the women's tag titles and you guys gonna win gold later in your future? Maybe the world tag titles. Yeah, no one is stopping the old school torture crew this time. Yeah, those other two guys were holding us back. Come on. These were the two we should have had this whole time. These are champions. Oh, agreed. Look at this. Who are you? I'm Kid Slick. Nice to meet you. Kid Slick. Oh, that's your name. Oh God, I feel bad for you. Listen, I'm supposed to have a tryout tonight. I'm not told who my opponent is. Well, lucky for you, I'm free tonight. I'm ready. We can have our match later. Really sweet, thanks. Oh, by the way, Psycho sends his regards. Don't tell me he's... No, he can't be. Heather Blake, you are not on our level. You see, what our level consists of are future greats, and you are not one of them. Look at me. I was made to be a champion, not you. So the fact that you have a singles title disgusts me. But don't worry. Next Sunday at Wasteland, I can fix that. You and me, one-on-one. And since you like to accept all challengers, I don't think you'll have a problem with this one. Kathleen, Heather Blake, Dynasty Women's Legacy title at Wasteland. I know you'll accept because your pride won't let you reject it. This is one that your pride should probably, let's just say, listen to. Because now, that pride is what's going to get you killed. And it's going to cause you
to lose what you hold dear.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
They whisper that name, Tyrone Black. Say it twice. Watch the room fall back. Yeah! Walking quiet, whole spot turn still. He don't bark online, he just signs the bill. Black ring on his finger, that's the warning sign. If his hand ever lifts, you already out of time. Raised where the concrete teaches you to swing. He ain't chasing any throne, he invented that king. Eyes like a knife, voice like a verdict.
The
If
team
you say
of
it's done, ain't a soul that can reverse it.
Porter.
World's most dangerous man. Doesn't flash, doesn't brag, he just do what he can. If you look in your direction, better switch your plan. You don't want a conversation with the world's most dangerous man. Tyrone Black. World's most dangerous man. They decide if you stand or you sink in the sand. Ain't a lock, ain't a wall, he's a walking battering ram.
Jack Gallows dropped a hold on Brutus Porter. Khan. Obviously, Bruce Porter now helping Tyron Black nowadays with the Dark World because the numbers game is getting a little out of hand. Could always have it. Or do I think Tyron Black wanted help? Okay, Tyron. Tyron Black didn't let him get too much. Matches still come. Isaac Hart and Akira Kyoshi will be in action tonight. And just signed Brian Garrett versus Kid Slick later tonight. Kid Slick making a Dynasty debut. Can't wait for that. Nope, only one count. Tag made to Loa Khan. Loa Khan taking it to Tyron Black. Loa diving senton off the top to the back of Tyron Black. Loa Khan sent in the corner by Tyron. Tyron taken down. Loa trying to strangle Tyron Black. By Tyron Black. Tyron Black last week defeated Ace Matthews in a singles match. And after the match, he was getting attacked by the Dark World when Brutus Porter showed up. Now straight jacket power bomb to Loa. Loa going to tag out to Jack Dallas. He does. We got a wrestler from the Islands of Samoa and Scotland in the Dark World. Sitting Brutus bomb. 2. There's Loa Khan to break it up. That could have been it. Jack Dallas has Brutus in that guillotine. Octopus guillotine. Wait a minute. Jack Dallas has enough. Death Valley Drive. The Brutus Porter recovers. 2. No, Brutus really gets the shoulder up. Huge drop kick to Jack Dallas. Jack Dallas tags out to Loa Khan. Brutus is pretty sure wants to tag out to Tyron Black. And he does. Tyron's in. So is the Samoan Kaiju. Loa Kong. Tyron Black diving elbow drop to Loa. These two teams putting it all out there here tonight on Dynasty Wrestling World. Stun. Tyron Black. Tag made. Jack Dallas trying to fight back. There's a clothesline by Jack Dallas. The Brutus quarter. The Brutus straight jacket powerbomb. No, wait a minute. Jack Dallas able to reverse it. Wait a minute. Power bomb by Brutus. Wait, Jack Dallas with a reversal. Here's two. There's Tyron Black. There's a lariat by Brutus quarter with Loa Kong to the knee. Snapper by Brutus as he has Jack Dallas. Choke slam. Brutus quarter. 1, 2. There's Loa Kong. Samoan strike at Tyron Black. There's a lariat to Jack Dallas. Turns him inside out. Brutus quarter off the ropes. Nice drop kick. Tyron Black counter up. Low to his corner. Wait a minute. Jack Dallas jumps down the driver by Jack. Brutus quarter to cover. 1, 2. But no, Brutus kicks out at 2. Off the ropes. There's Brutus in trouble in that guillotine. Can he get out of it? He does. Tyron's not legal. Brutus quarter is. And he tags out to Loa. Brutus is going to tag out to Tyron Black, and he does. Double team on Jack Dallas. Tyron Black. Caught him the strength of Tyron Black. Get Loa Kong up. Off the ropes. Spear. To Loa Kong. Loa Kong don't headbutt. Loa Kong didn't stay down. Wait, roll up by Loa. 1, 2. Tyron barely gets the shoulder up. Second powerbomb on Jack Dallas. Brutus quarter now. 1 right from Brutus for Loa. No, wait, Loa reversed it. Off in the corner goes Tyron. The Dark World. There's Loa with that overhand shot to the chest of Tyron Black. And then sometime in the back. Loa Kong. Wait a minute. Backbreaker by Tyron. Tag to Brutus quarter. Back headbutt by Loa. Tag out to Jack Dallas. Lariat to Loa Kong. Backbreaker to Jack Dallas. There's Loa with those forearms. Caught Brutus quarter. Jack Dallas now. Sends Brutus into his corner. Brutus quarter in trouble. There's those punches to the knees. Jack Dallas, neutralizer, Brutus, the cover. There's Tyron Black breaking up at 1. Wait a minute, look at Loa, caught Brutus. Dallas on the top rope. Got double axe handle off the top and back ahead of Brutus quarter. Off the ropes. Silverwood backbreaker by Jack Dallas. There's the suplex. Tag to Tyron Black. Dark Wolf taking it to Tyron and Loa. To Tyron and Brutus. Wait a minute. neutralize on Tyron. Pin break up at 1. Jack Dallas. Wait, Loa Khan has a bogey clutch on Tyron, but Loa's not the leading man. And with Tyron, Oklahoma Stampede to Jack Dallas for cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Loa was able to barely break up that hair. Off that Oklahoma Stampede. It's getting tougher. Tyron and Jack. Oh no, he missed. Choke slam. Tyron Black tags out to Brutus Porter. Tag out to Loa Khan. Tyron. Brutus has diving splash to Loa. That's a little break. Loa sends Brutus in the corner. What a long, grueling tag match this has been. Diving senton off the top of Loa Khan to Brutus Porter. And again, this duo of Loa Khan and Jack Dallas have been great for the Dark World. Off the rope. Huge lariat by Brutus. 1, 2, 3, and there it is. Of the
dry jacket smells like gasoline.
Porter,
last night's war cry.
Black.
Chrome as my chapel, road as my alibi. Tattooed prayers on busted hands. I don't care who dies. Hey. I got steel in my smile chain on my fist. Right.
What a victory for Tyron and Brutus.
If you're standing in my way, that's your last mistake. We don't talk
Big Bruce
let bones break. Steel
on the
in my
stage.
smile, chain on my fist. Say a short prayer when the throttle
Big Bruce gonna go without. It looks like Big Bruce is gonna go it alone against Brutus Porter and Tyron Black. Whoa! What the? Who just low blowed Brutus? And a super kick to Tyron. Who the? Oh my God! Angel Beretta! Brutus's tag partner from when the Dark World first started. Oh, Tyron, Brutus. It's good for me to be home. Oh, I haven't been here in a while. And you guys want to start shit with my group. Oh boy. I don't know how to break it to you. Big Bruce, lay them out. And Bruce with a lariat to Brutus. And now wait a minute. And a spine buster on Tyron Black. I haven't been here because contract issues prevented me from signing. Well, guess what? I'm signed now. And it's back to where I was. And you guys have been messing with the Dark World. Issue, though. You mess with the Dark World, you mess with me, too. And we got a match made for Wasteland. Me and Big Bruce versus you two. Now you thought Loa Kong and Jack Gallus was difficult. You don't know difficult till you meet us. Well, welcome back to Dynasty Angel Beretta. We gotta get ready for our next contest. What do we do now? Huh? We both went for the Legacy title. And we both wound up losing our matches. What do we do now? Well, what happened last time we had a setback? We went away for a while. We went away, let some jackasses fight over what's going to be ours. And then we came back, and we took our belts back. Not only did we come back, we came back better wrestlers. People called us super kick hogs back then. Now look, people actually treat us with respect. They treat us like we're wrestlers instead of spot hogs. And when we came back, not only did we become two-time World Tag Team Champions, but after we lost those, we won the Super Duos and went on to Fight Fest. But again, we both went challenging for the Legacy title, and that's where we leave us right now. So you know what we do? Go away for a bit. We go away, and then when we come back, that end won't know what hit them. They've been at our throats for too damn long. They stole our titles in that ladder match. And then they actually somehow got lucky at Fight Fest. We're going to go away. And by some attraction, their asses are ours. Exactly. Let's go. With Wasteland just around the corner, I feel it necessary to talk about my opponent. Angel Dominguez, you are truly one of the great junior heavyweights in this company. There's no doubt about that. No one can deny that. 4-time junior heavyweight champion, 2-time Super Juniors winner. If that doesn't make you great, I don't know what does. But now you're coming for me. And you're coming for my junior heavyweight title, which you earned this opportunity. I will give you that. But you're coming for me. And I don't take that lightly. You come for me. And you come for this. I make sure I'm at my A game. I make sure I'm at my best. I make sure that I'm ready to defend this junior heavyweight championship. And at Wasteland, you're going to get the absolute best that Juan Carlos has to offer. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the United Dragons, the young guy, Isaac Martin. In-ring contest. Ever since the United Dragons have kicked Johnny Wells to the curb, they said they kicked the toxicity out of the group. And honestly, judging by how Johnny Wells is acting, yeah. And his opponent, the psychopath, James Blade. Johnny Wells anymore.
Fight!
Cassiori and Luis Vazquez is going to challenge for the junior heavyweight tag team title. James Blade, a 2-time junior heavyweight tag team champion with Johnny Gallius. There's James Blade with a DDT. Across the head. Beautiful drop kick by Isaac Hart. Isaac. European uppercut. Very technically sound in the ring. Isaac Hart. Off the ropes. Rolling elbow miss. Isaac in trouble. Isaac Hart now. On top rope. Out of the ring goes Isaac. Isaac back into the ring. That palm. Hip toss. Isaac Hart. Another hip toss by James Blade. Isaac Hart. Obviously, after this match, the next contest, Akira Kiyoshi will be in action as he takes on Wendy White. The World Heavyweight title will be on the line in tonight's main event as Jimmy Joe defends against an unlikely challenger in Kai-Ken. Not to mention, we see the in-ring debut of Kid Slick. Let's see how good this kid is as he takes on Ryan Garrett. There's a punch ahead. Obviously, next Sunday, July 19th, Dynasty Wasteland. Match has been made tonight. Women's legacy title at the event against Kathleen. Not only that, but Isaac Hart bicycle kick. Defamation kick. Not only that, but the Dark World, Big Bruce, and the returning Angel Beretta will take on Brutus Porter and Tyler Black in tag team action. Isaac. James Blade caught Isaac Hart.
Great.
Cover. It's a rope break. Isaac with that DDT to James Blade. Elbow missed. James Blade sent off the ropes. Elbow, no. Wait a minute. Isaac caught James Blade once again. James Blade in trouble. Isaac with the submission to the leg of James Blade. Will he give up? No. James Blade taking it to Isaac Hart. Off the ropes. Locked in on Isaac. Isaac able to get out of it. Isaac sends James off the rope. James caught himself. European uppercut. And a double rotation to himself the cover. There's a DDT. Isaac. Once again caught James Blade. Picks him up to his feet. Shot to the throat of Isaac Hart. Now Isaac with that overhead kick to James Blade. And the chainsaw kick by James Blade. There's a running boot to the face by James Blade to Isaac. Wait a minute. James goes low on Isaac Hart to cover. 2. No. And Isaac. High angle German suplex to Isaac Hart to cover. No, the pin. No, James Blade able to get the shoulder up. Early. High angle German. With Isaac with that overhead Pele. With Isaac Hart planning. Rolling elbow, no miss. James Blade chainsaw kick once again. Where did he jump from? James Blade sends Isaac Hart to the outside. James Blade goes out after him. James Ushigoroshi. Isaac Hart. The psycho lock on Isaac. Isaac with that high angle German once again, but it's a rope break. James with that punch to the head. Now Isaac, both men trading shots. Isaac just got headbutted by James Blade. There's a double stop. James Blade once again another double stop. Isaac, another caught him with that kick. 2. No, Isaac able to get the shoulder up barely. Corner. James, real blow. Kicks the stomach of Isaac Hart. Spear the blade. Caught Isaac. James Blade turns Isaac over for the cover. Up here the blade to pick up the win with a knife. Oh, Isaac got the shoulder up. Isaac got the shoulder up. James Blade wondering what he had to do to put Isaac Hart away. That's tight. James goes low. Armbar on Isaac Hart. Back in the ring. Wait a minute. Isaac strikes him down. 2, 3. Isaac Hart with the win. Winner of this match, Isaac Hart. Isaac Hart strikes James Blade down to pick up the win. What a victory for Isaac Hart here tonight over James Blade. Isaac Hart looking to get back on those winning ways. Former junior heavyweight champion. Oh, what the... Johnny Wells with that running knee to Isaac Hart. His former protege. Isaac. You want to kick me out of the group I created? You wouldn't even be in Dynasty if it wasn't for me. None of you would be in Dynasty if it weren't for me. You have just made the biggest mistake of your life, Isaac. I just got out of the office with General Manager John Barnett. The match is set. You want to talk big? Then it's time to act big. Next Sunday at Wasteland, it's you and me, one-on-one. Johnny Wells with a big announcement. His ego's getting the better of him. But what a match that's going to be next Sunday at Wasteland. Isaac Hart versus Johnny Wells. That should be good. You know, I have been defending this title ever since I won it. Challenger after challenger. Everyone that stepped up, whether they've earned it or not. I've defended it against the worthy, the bitter. And all this goes back to Jimmy Joe. Jimmy Joe, once I hit that 100-day mark, I am coming for you. And it's going to happen when you least expect it. Since you wanted to call your shot when everyone least expected it, I'm going to do the same. Except mine, let's just say, I won't have to interrupt a match to do it. Yorina Young, Akira Kiyoshi. Two bitches I don't give a fuck about. And why don't I? Well, let's just state the obvious. I've beaten them both, so it doesn't worry me. Their match next Sunday, Steel Cage Warfare, doesn't worry me. It doesn't really concern me. Sure, the winner gets a shot at me, but I've already beaten them both in singles competition, and I've beaten them both in a triple threat. So why do I have to worry? Why? I can overlook these two because I've beaten them. So whichever you two win at Summer Attraction, you don't stand a chance against me. During my first run as Women's World Champion, I became the longest reigning Women's World Champion in history. I am currently in my third run. And no one is going to stop it. Alright. On to reality. And the reality of the World Trios Champions. These titles, they mean a lot to this company. Ever since they debuted last year, some greats have held them. And now we hold the court. We hold the gold. And no one is taking these from us. You can send your best trios out here, and they will all fall down. Well, you did it. Johnny Adrian, you did it. You finally, after years, are holding a title. Yeah, and congrats to the Lance brothers, too. Finally, you're champions in Dynasty. But, that's going to come to an end soon. Oh, shut up. You guys had 2 opportunities against Hilton, Boyd, and Bryant, and you failed both times. Even when you had the Super Trios win, you still failed. Yeah, crazy. It took you guys 2 tries to do it, too. It took you guys 2 tries to beat them, because didn't you guys lose at Fight Fest? And the only reason you guys won was because... The only reason you guys won this time around was because 2/3 of them got hurt. So you're calling our win a fluke. We ain't calling it legitimate. We don't have to take this. See you down the line. The following contest is a women's match. Sunday, she takes on Yorina Young in that Steel Cage Warfare. Tonight, she's in singles action. right. And Akira Kiyoshi goes one-on-one tonight. There's a backhand by Akira. You see a different side of Akira. A more hell-bent, a more ruthless side. Akira Kiyoshi desperately wants to be Women's World Champion for a third time. But it seems every time she has attempted it, she has come up short. And next Sunday she takes on Urena Young, a woman who has, in every big match these past few months, has beaten her every step of the way. From when they wrestled for the Women's Legacy title, to when the Women's World title was on the line, to after Akira won the Superwoman tournament and challenge at Fight Fest, Urena still won. Hell, even at Reloaded during that triple threat, though Akira didn't get pinned, she still lost. Of course, Jade was the one that won that triple threat, but still, Akira Kiyoshi can't seem to win the big one anymore. She wants to be able to end that losing streak. Shot by Wendy. Wendy with a submission on Akira. They're able to get out of it. Akira recovered one. No. Still got 2 matches to come tonight. As Brian Garrett goes one-on-one with the in-ring debut of Kid Slick. And our Dynasty World Heavyweight title will be on the line as Jimmy Joe defends against unlikely challenger in Kai Fei. And Wendy sent to the outside. Akira caught. There's that kick by Wendy Wright. Off the ropes goes Wendy. No. Akira. There's that elbow drop by Akira Kiyoshi. Akira lands on her feet. What's Akira Kiyoshi going to do? Go behind. There's a kick to the back of the head of Wendy Wright. There's Wendy with those elbows to Akira Kiyoshi. There's an uppercut. Snapmare by Wendy. Akira Kiyoshi in trouble. And there's a lariat by Wendy. Wendy once again. Get up. Ripcord. Nice arm trap lariat. By Akira Kiyoshi. Locked in that line so he couldn't get the win. Wait a minute. Figure 4 by Akira. Tap out? No. There's those shots by Akira Kiyoshi. Now, Akira has Wendy raining down elbows to the side of her head. Kiyoshi with a submission. Will Wendy be forced to tap? No. Dragon screw by Wendy right to Akira Kiyoshi. Off the ropes. There's a boot by Wendy Wright. In a minute. Wendy, cross-leg brain buster to Akira Kiyoshi to cover. 1, 2. No, Akira will get the shoulder up at 2. There's Wendy Wright taking it to Akira Kiyoshi. Akira Kiyoshi in trouble. And Akira Ushigoroshi on Wendy Wright. Akira to the top rope. Diving cross body. Akira Kiyoshi trying to fight back off the rope. There's a boot by Wendy Wright. But Akira with that kick to the top of the head. Wendy in trouble. Wait a minute. And a brain buster. Wendy has Akira's leg. Will Akira be forced to tap? No, not yet. Wait a minute. Akira, pile driver. And there's an elbow drop by Akira Kiyoshi. Going back up. Another elbow drop. Akira Kiyoshi in control. Off the ropes. There's another running boot by Wendy Wright. Wendy Wright has Akira. Plants her down to pick up the win over Akira Kiyoshi. 2. No, Akira barely able to get the shoulder up. And Akira going for another pile driver. Wendy Wright in trouble. Elbow drop to the back of Wendy. Submission locked in. Will Wendy be forced to submit? No. Wendy's going to clear off the rope. Running. Cross chop by Wendy Wright. And a cannonball senton by Wendy. Back to the top. Another cannonball senton. Headlock on Akira Kiyoshi. You're able to get out of it. Wendy once again cross leg, brain buster, catches Akira Kiyoshi. Wendy Wright with the cover. 2. No, Akira gets the shoulder up. Two women trading shots, kick or chop, drop kick by Wendy Wright. Wendy Wright's out of breath though. Akira Kiyoshi, jawbreaker to Wendy. Wendy again caught Akira with that brainbuster. Can she capitalize? Wait, Akira once again, power bomb, folds Wendy over. 2, 3. Winner of this match, Akira Kiyoshi. Akira Kiyoshi with the win. What a victory for Akira Kiyoshi here tonight over Wendy Wright. As we move on to our next... Hold on! Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Urena Young. Akira, we can go back and forth all night long, but let's just face it. Let's just face it. You're going in to a suicide mission if you want to try and beat me next Sunday. Because here's the thing. Next Sunday, it's suicide because when the chips are down, you cannot beat me. When the odds are stacked, you cannot defeat me. Every time you have stepped in the ring with me, I have put you down. And I have put you in your place. So Akira, you can give up right now. You can stop this delusion that it's all going to happen soon. You can stop this by just saying I'm better than you. And stepping aside. And we won't have to enter the cage. Urena, we must enter the cage. Because I must beat you. There's no world this time where I fail. I'm different than I was at Fight Fest. I'm different than I was at the World Cup. I'm different than I was back in November. I am more dangerous than I've ever been. And this time, it ain't gonna be the charm. This time, it's the solution. I don't care how many times I gotta drop you on your head. I will beat you. Steel cage warfare. Our war ends. Katsuyori. Luis Vasquez. Welcome to your reckoning. You think you're getting the shot because you deserve it? No, you're getting the shot out of pity. We feel bad for your solo careers here in Dynasty, and now we're going to see if you have what it takes as a tag team. Spoiler alert, the answer is no. What happens when a luchador and a Japanese strong style artist decide to team up? Disaster befalls upon those two. Especially when they're in the ring with the junior heavyweight tag team champions Fin Del Mundo. You two have not teamed together a day in your life. We're giving you this match out of pity. Not because you deserve it, but because we want a challenge, and you two just so happen to step up. So at Wasteland, we will see you then. So be at your best. Corey King has always been a bitch. When he got lucky a few weeks ago, that's all it was. Luck. And his luck has run out. And Corey King has yet to be found. Where could he be? We will never know what's going through his mind. God! Corey King with a chair to the back of Robert Cruz. Corey King just rained down the chair on the back of Robert. You want to call me out? All right. You want to call me out? How about we have a match then? And I'll beat you again. We'll have a match. Wasteland. Next Sunday. I'll see you then. How about that? You want to call me a little bitch? You want to call me a coward? I'll show you who the coward really is. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Representing the old school torture crew, the walking torture machine, Brian Garrett. The OSTC, newly reformed, 2 OG members, this one of them. And now he faces against the new wrestler. over a former internet champion in Brian Garrett. We're about to find out. He already got Brian in the ribs. Brian, wait. Got tossed by Kid Slick. And Kid Slick got caught with that European uppercut by Brian. Off the ropes with Brian Garrett. And Brian takes him down. And Brian once again off the ropes. Kid Slick once again takes him down once again. Kid Slick. There's the elbow. Off the ropes again. There's a boot by Kid Slick. Kid Slick starting to come back here. There's his knee lifts. Kid Slick now. Raining elbows down on Brian Garrett. Now wait. Brian caught him with a scoop and a slam. There's that stomp. There's an elbow by Brian. Brian Garrett. Full control. Wait a minute. Scoop and a slam, and out of the ring goes Brian. Brian Garrett grabbed the chair. Brian Garrett back into the ring. Wait. Kid Slick. Powerbomb to Brian Garrett. Caught him, only a 1 count. Kid Slick already caught Brian Garrett with that powerbomb. Kid Slick sends Brian Garrett into the corner. Kid Slick. Chop to the chest of Brian Garrett. Wait a minute. Kid Slick. DDT! What a DDT catching Brian Garrett. Garrett in trouble now. Figure 4 on Brian. On Kid Slick by Brian. Kid Slick able to get out of it. Wait, Kid Slick now with the wrist. Brian Garrett, will Brian Garrett force the tap? No. Brian Garrett got caught in that goal. Turned him inside out. Off the rope with an elbow drop. Kid Slick. Remember, still to come our main event. The World Heavyweight title. Tai Feng challenges the champion Jimmy Joe. Wait a minute. Swinging that breaker by Brian Garrett. A figure 4. Tap out. European uppercut by Brian Garrett to Kid Slick. Once again, walking torture machine. Again, that kick right to the middle of the back. Off the rope was Brian Garrett. Kid Slick turns him inside out. And now an STF by Kid Slick to Brian Garrett. Brian Garrett able to get out of that STF. Wait a minute. Moving a slam by Brian Garrett. Kid Slick. Kid Slick going for another powerbomb. No, Brian Garrett caught, poked to the eyes. Throws that diving elbow drop. Kid Slick holding his own here tonight in his tryout. Appears to be a Dynasty dude. Kid Slick got caught in that armbar by Brian Garrett. Kid Slick able to get out of the armbar. There's a knee lift by Kid Slick to Brian. Off the top of an elbow drop. Kid Slick now. Once again, elbow. Kid Slick picks Brian up to his feet. Huge DDT. And a spinning frog splash. Oh, wait a minute. Torture rack by Brian Garrett to Kid Slick. Kid Slick able to get out of it. Brian Garrett sends him to the outside. This kid doing great, but now Brian Garrett with a chair. Back to his hardcore route. Brian Garrett. Once again. Wait, Kid Slick. Going for a power bomb. Brian Garrett rakes the eyes. Gets it back in the ring. Now Brian Garrett once again with that chair. Wait, Kid Slick. Caught him! With that brain buster. Alright, Brian Garrett now with that wrist. With Kid Slick in the ropes. Kid Slick with that elbow. What's he planning? I think he's thinking Froggy. Oh wait, elbow drop, never mind. Off the ropes. What a drop kick by Brian Garrett. Kid Slick in trouble. Kid Slick sent to the outside. A double axe handle by Brian Garrett. To Kid Slick. There's that steel chair once again. And again that chair. Kid Slick. 12-13. Kid Slick sits back into the ring. Brian Garrett. Chair. Off the ropes. Drop kick by Brian Garrett. Brian Garrett with a backbreaker. There's a torture rack by Brian Garrett. Kid Slick, after torturing that back, Brian Garrett has Kid Slick where he wants him. Like Kid Slick, brain buster for Brian Garrett to the outside. Brian Garrett in a world of trouble. Kid Slick doing real well in his debut match. Off the rope, clothesline. Kid Slick sends him into the corner. Kid Slick playing a free roll on Brian Garrett. Wait, Brian Garrett once again the torture rack. Is Kid Slick gonna tap? No, Kid Slick's still in it. Kid Slick, power bomb. That power bomb was rough. Kid Slick. Wait, Brian Garrett, Oklahoma stampede to Slick. And Kid Slick able to get the shoulder up barely though. Wait a minute. Double underhook DDT. A double underhook DDT. He didn't go for the pin. That could have been it. And both men down. Brian Garrett with his feet. Brian Garrett sends Slick to the outside. With Brian Garrett land once again. Off the apron. Double axe handle. Again on Kid. A rolling lariat on Kid Slick. Slick, brain buster on the outside. Brian Garrett sends Slick into the ring. And Garrett once again, Oklahoma stampede to Kid Slick. The cover by Brian Garrett, 2-3. What a performance from Kid Slick, obviously, here tonight. Sure, in defeat. Sure, he's been defeated, but he put out one hell of a match and showed some heart. Kid Slick. Oh, no, wait a minute. Here comes the rest of the old school torture crew. Perez, flanked by the rest, Violet Dawn and Jen Barsley. As they have now surrounded Kid Slick. Looks like they're going to jump him. They're about to jump him. Oh God, someone's got to stop this. The lights have gone out. Oh! It looks like Kid Slick has some backup. And the Nostalgia Demon Psycho, Ariel Bridges, and Laura McQueen. It looks like Kid Slick isn't alone after all. As the old school torture crew slowly retreat, Brian Garrett gets the win tonight. But what a performance Kid Slick had made. This kid's going to have a promising career here in Dynasty. We got to get ready for tonight's main event. Yeah, we got them on notice now. Ghost, Jester, next Sunday. Those World Tag Team titles come to us. Now this is big. This is big. This is a time for celebration, Lee. My brother, this is time for celebration. Because back when I was on a losing streak, and then you came along, it's been win after win after win against 3 top teams, and now, next Sunday, it's going to be a 4th, and this time, those tag titles are ours. Dead End Your Reign as World Tag Team Champions comes to an abrupt end. So I hope you have your affairs in order, because it's been one hell of a reign. About to be stomped out at Wasteland. Yuri Bryant. You're not as spineless as your counterpart Nick Malloy. You're not as fear-driven as Chase Rogers and Nick Cassidy. No, you're different. And I like that. I like when a fight is brought out of someone and there's a fight in your eyes that I can sense. And next Sunday, I can't wait to meet that fighter. I can't wait to step in the ring with you. Because we're going to have ourselves a war. So you better be on your A game, little man. Otherwise, hell will swallow you whole. The following contest is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall is for the Dynasty World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, representing Shinra Flag, the Raider, Kai Singh. I bet many will say he doesn't deserve this. He doesn't have the win-loss record to do it. Jimmy Joe is doing this just to get in Amaya Suzuki's head.
Dust on my boots, a trail behind. Sun sinking low, red and kind.
He is the Dynasty World Heavyweight Champion.
The earth stands This is my last ride, the end of the line.
At Wasteland,
No stars to guide.
Maya will challenge for the World Heavyweight title. Maya will challenge for the World Heavyweight title. But now the question is, who will be the champion? Now these two lock up, and now Jimmy Joe. Wait a minute, Kai Feng actually has the dropped hold on Jimmy Joe. Wait, no, super kick to Jimmy Joe. Kai Feng with the cover. No, Jimmy Joe kicks out before a 1 count. Jimmy Joe with that clubbing shot. Kai Feng already started things off with some offense, but this is tonight's main event, ladies and gentlemen. Well, and Kai Feng caught Jimmy Joe once again. Kai Feng with a drop toe hold once again to Jimmy Joe. The Outlaw in trouble. Now the Outlaw sends his opponent and sends his challenger tonight in the corner. Jimmy Joe sends it in the corner once again. Wait, Kai Feng with a shot to the throat. Now Kai Feng with a sleeper. No, wait, Jimmy Joe able to get out of it. And a swinging neck breaker by Kai Feng, followed by a beautiful drop kick. And there's an arm drag by Jimmy Joe. Kai Feng now. One more powerbomb on Jimmy Joe. Hits it. Wait, Jimmy Joe. Switched up. No, cover, but no. Oh, rolling lariat missed. Wait, Kai Feng. Gut wrench. Suplex on Jimmy Joe. I think I want you to bet Jimmy Joe's now regretting this match. There's an elbow to the face by Kai Feng. Kai Feng's holding his own. Now Jimmy Joe with that slap to the face. Off the ropes with these two. Jimmy Joe both may collide. Jimmy Joe with that clubbing shot to Kai Feng. Turns him over for the cover. No, not even a 1 count. Trading shots. Kai Feng knocks Jimmy Joe down with that overhand chop. Wait, knee drop by Kai Feng. Jimmy Joe picked up his feet by Kai Feng. Kai Feng got slapped in the face. Jimmy Joe now. Kai Feng's only win this year was against Eli Daniels, by the way. There's a European uppercut on Kai Feng. Jimmy Joe picks Kai up to his feet. Wait, European uppercut. Jimmy Joe went off the rope with Kai Feng up to his feet. Off the ropes is Jimmy Joe once again. Pop up powerbomb by Kai Feng. 2. No, Jimmy Joe kicks out at 2. Champion in a world of trouble. Jimmy Joe kicks Kai Feng up to his feet. Jimmy Joe coming forearms high. Arm drag by Jimmy Joe. Jimmy Joe again his forearm. They slap by Kai Feng. Taking it to Jimmy Joe. STF by Kai Feng. Jimmy Joe made it to the ropes. Jimmy Joe had to resort to the ropes. There's an elbow by Kai Feng. Kai Feng off the top of that knee drop. Dynasty World Heavyweight Championships on the line here tonight. Off the ropes, Kai Feng. Really young. A little early to be challenging for this kind of title. There's a leg drop by Jimmy Joe. There's a shoulder breaker on Kai Feng. Jimmy Joe off the ropes, that leg drop. Off the ropes to Jimmy Joe once again. Kai Feng, flapjack on Jimmy Joe. Jimmy Joe in trouble. Jimmy, swinging neck breaker. Jimmy Joe's last title defense was at Reloaded when he successfully defended against Jordan Grant too. No. Kai Feng's really taking it to Jimmy Joe. Kai off the ropes, taking it to Jimmy Joe. We could be crowning a new World Heavyweight Champion tonight. Off the ropes is Kai Feng, and there's a cutter by Jimmy Joe. The cover, 2, no. Kai Feng with that kick in the face of Jimmy Joe. Off the ropes was Kai. Jimmy Joe down once again. Jimmy Joe with that rolling lariat caught by Fang. Jimmy Joe now. Texas. Pile. Driver. The cover. To retain. No! Pile kicked out. Jimmy Joe can't believe it. Rude awakening. Fang. Just go out and speed after that one. Then off the rope. There's the lariat by Jimmy Joe. 2, 3. Jimmy Joe retains.
Dust on my boots, a trail behind. Sun sinking low, red and unkind. The wind hums a
Winner of this
tune.
match.
The earth stands still.
Dynasty World
A
Heavyweight
whisper
Champion.
of fate,
Jimmy
a test of will. This is my last ride, the end of the line.
I think brought
No
a fight.
stars to
Really wasn't enough.
guide, no border
But
to
too close.
define.
Jimmy Joe retains
sky
the World
opens
Heavyweight Championship against Kai
Desert
Fang.
won't lie. This is my
Hands over
last
his title over his head.
ride, my final goodbye. The saddle
It
creaks,
just
the
wasn't Kai Fang's
shadows
time.
grow.
Wait, Jimmy Joe, I think he was playing to hit Kai Fang's
Coyote
title, but Amaya
where
Suzuki is right
rivers
there.
won't flow.
Amaya Suzuki right there stopping Jimmy Joe from doing any form of post-match attack. A stare down for the match at Wasteland. Amaya Suzuki, a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. Jimmy Joe, the current World Heavyweight Champion. These two go at it next Sunday, July 19th. Thank you for joining us here tonight on Dynasty Wrestling World. We will see you guys next week for the Go Home Show.